Okay, let's do this. This is focusing on my face. Yeah. Hello besties, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is kind of different to the ones I've done before. I'm just doing a little mukbang, or however you pronounce it. I got some McDonald's and a milkshake because I need a milkshake. And yeah, I have a little bit of a life update, if I can put it like that. And I also I have some questions that I asked on Instagram like 5 million years ago that I haven't answered yet, so I thought now's the perfect time to just, you know, do everything at once. Oh my word, did I take such a big... This is what I got. Fries. Kind of cold though. A Grand Chicken Classic. So that's what I'm eating today. I have tomato sauce. Okay. So today's life update is not the kind of life update I thought I would give you anytime soon in any case. But I thought that I have to say something about it before I move on with, not move on, but like go on as per usual, because it just wouldn't feel right to just go on like nothing happened. So on the 26th of March, my father passed away. He died of natural causes, so it's nothing hectic. Well, I guess it's still hectic, but you know. And yeah, I was with him. It was completely unexpected. He wasn't sick. He didn't tell me that he wasn't feeling well. It just kind of happened. And yeah, I just thought, you know, it'll be weird if he was such a big part of my life to just move on with my videos like nothing happened. So I just wanted to say that is the case. That's why I've been posting a bit on and off lately. Not on and off, but I posted a video last week because I thought, you know, I have the footage that I filmed prior to what happened, and I still wanted to, you know, post it. So yeah, I posted that video, but that's why I've also been like on and off. Didn't post the previous week, and I try to my best to post every week in any case. So yeah, that is what's been happening in my life, and it's quite something to deal with, especially like I'm 26. Well, I'm turning 26 in July, so you know, I didn't think I would lose a parent so early on, but I'm just, yeah, trying to be grateful for the years I did have with him, and focusing on my family at the moment. So yeah, if you see me a little bit more chilled and doing more wholesome things in the next videos that I post, you just know what's happening. I'm really trying to focus a little bit more on myself and just not putting so much pressure on myself in terms of YouTube and work and, you know, everything. So yeah, just be a bit patient with me, which I'm sure you will be. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that, and I'm doing okay. I am trying to work through what I'm feeling, and everything that goes along with losing a parent. So that is where my head is at the moment. That's what's been happening in my life for the past like 2-3 weeks. So I'm just trying to work through that and focusing on getting out on the other end of this grief, being a better person. So yeah, and before I move on to the more lighter questions, I just really want to tell you that if you still have your parents or any loved one, really, it doesn't have to be a parent, it can be your friend, it can be your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, whatever. Just enjoy every moment that you have with them, because you never know when it'll be your last moment with them. So I have obviously dealt with my emotions, so it's not like I'm just sitting here emotionless and not having any feelings. It's taken a lot of effort to get to this point, and like I said, I wanted to mention something about it before I just continue with making videos. So okay, I'm getting into some lighter questions. Where are you originally from, and what do you miss mostly of your hometown? So I'm originally from the West Coast, and there's a small town called Vredenburg, or Vredenburg in Afrikaans. And if you've ever visited Paternoster, you probably drove through Vredenburg to get there. And I think the thing I miss the most, it was my dream to move to Cape Town and stay here and whatever. So very happy with where I am. But you do miss your hometown in a certain sense, and I definitely miss the fact. I think it could be the best thing, but also the worst thing about a small town is like how close the community is. So especially now with what's been happening, like the support from family and friends from our hometown has been incredible. So I think that's what I miss. Like in the city, you are anonymous basically. No one really knows you or cares about you or what you do and how you do it. But in a small town, everyone cares, you have a name. So yeah, I think that's kind of the best and the worst thing about a small town, I guess. But that's something I actually really do miss about my hometown. And then someone's asking, where do you want to travel in the world? So many places. But if I had to pick my top one, it would definitely be the Amalfi Coast in Italy. That's like number one on my list. I've only been overseas twice. Yeah, I've only been overseas twice. And because my family stays in the Netherlands, that's where we went to. And while we were there, I also visited Belgium. So that's the only places I've been overseas. But I don't think Namibia counts. I've been there before, but anyways. Then, you speak to your plants. 100% I do. She is feeling a bit sad behind me. You'll see there's like a yellow leaf. I don't know why. I've been trying to calm it down, but I'm trying my best. But yes, I speak to my plants. It's like the only other living thing here because my dogs are at my mom's house now. So I can't have my dogs here in my apartment, unfortunately. So it keeps me sane to know that there are other living things in here. So someone asked, feeling very sentimental, your fave memory with Lee. So I don't know, this video might be turning very morbid, but I'm trying not to make it very morbid. I don't know. It's McDonald's, so it can't be that morbid. Like, so Leanne, she was one of my best friends in varsity, and in first year she unfortunately passed away. Also very sudden and unexpected. I can also show you my tattoos. I got a This one is still healing because it's very new. Was it focusing now? No. I got my dad's initials tattooed here yesterday. Last week. But it's now healing, so that's why it's a bit scabby. And then on this side, probably one of the first tattoos that I got is my friend's name. Ooh, how am I going to do this? I don't know if it's focusing. But yeah, it's my friend's name, Leanne. And yeah, we were like in primary school together and pre-primary actually, and then she moved away to Durban. And then we met up again at varsity, so it was actually like a full circle type of thing. So my favorite memory of her would probably be our sleepovers. We always had the best sleepovers at her apartment in Stellenbosch, and we would just like chill out, watch YouTube videos, make tea, or think I had coffee. Obviously I don't drink tea. Yeah, I think that was like my favorite memory of us, just enjoying ourselves, having sleepovers and going out. We went out a lot during first year and she was just living for it. That was the best. Then what's your motivation for 2022? That's a good question. I think it changed in light of recent events. My motivation would probably be just being happy. I think it was that at the start of the year. And I think it still is probably just to do things every day that would make you happy. If you're not happy with your job, do something about it. If you're not feeling like you can be creative enough, do something about it. That's why I started this YouTube channel. Just because I had this bunch of creativity and yeah, inside of me, and I just wanted to, you know, do something about it. So here we are. But yeah, I think that's definitely my motivation, just being happy and healing and just having overall good vibes for myself and just excreting happy vibes for everyone else around me, or good vibes at least. Then most underrated midnight snack. That's a good question. Midnight snack is obviously something that you will have in your house. Because I would say McDonald's, but I don't have that in my house at midnight, you know. I would actually say the most underrated midnight snack is a samosa. I guess it's not underrated, but for me, since I've gotten to Wembley that one time and gotten those samosas that you can put in the air fryer, that has been my go-to snack. Like if I'm snacking or I'm hungry and I'm like, I could do with something right now, best believe that's what I go for. I just pop it in the air fryer and it's ready. So I don't know if that counts, but I would definitely say a chicken samosa. Okay, so yeah, someone asks, things you cannot leave the house without. Or thing. Can I make it things? Because there's things. So I don't think I can leave the house without my lip balm. Like that's my number one thing. Like I actually feel uncomfortable if I don't have my lip balm with me and I'm somewhere and my lips are like hella dry. So definitely I would say my lip balm. And my phone. I feel like that's pretty like obvious, but my phone. Because my phone can double up as a wallet. And SOS if I need to. So yeah. Definitely my phone and lip balm. The Lanolab multi-use balm is what I use for my lip balm. If you don't know that yet, then you should go watch my other videos. Favorite brand of makeup? That's a good one. Probably Maybelline. Maybelline or L'Oreal. No, Maybelline. Yeah, maybe a bit boring. But I wanted to say Switch Beauty, but then I realized I don't really have many makeup products from them. I have more skincare, so my favorite skincare would be Switch Beauty. Makeup, probably Maybelline, but that sounds very basic. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at makeup, like, not at all. Actually, I can show you my brows. Are so beautiful. Not because I know how to do them, but because I went to Lashcore. If you live in Cape Town, you know Lashcore, where all influencers go to get their lashes and brows done. So I think, yeah, it's the second time I've gone there. The first time was in October last year, and I went for like brow mapping and a consultation, and then she threaded my brows. And then last week I went for a thread and then a tint as well, and I think it turned out very nicely. So yeah, shout out Lashcore. Favorite flower? My favorite flower is probably also basic. It's a white rose, or like a white with a pinkish slash vibe somewhere. Would probably be my favorite flower. Yeah, that's my favorite flower. Favorite clothing store? That is a good question. Oh. I actually need a bite of my burger for this because, wow, that's difficult to ask me. That's difficult though, because I'm like, do I look at the clothes I can afford, or do I look at the clothes that I want to afford? But okay, no, let's be realistic in terms of places or stores that I can actually buy clothes at. At the moment, I would say definitely Zara. I haven't purchased a lot from them lately, just because the store closest to me closed down, so like I have to drive to the waterfront every single time I want to go to Zara, and I deleted the app because I was just spending too much money on there. So I just haven't been shopping there lately, but they are definitely still my favorite shopping brand, I would say. I have so many tops and pants and quality items from them. I don't think all of their stuff are always quality, but if you know how to pick them, then it's good enough. So I would say Zara, and then Zara, and also, I know it doesn't count, but probably Superbalist. Like, I don't know, I got this shirt from Superbalist. I love the convenience of just ordering online. So yeah, I think Superbalist. I know it's not a clothing brand, but they do have clothes. Yeah, they do have clothes in the Superbalist like brand. So I would say Superbalist and Zara. That's my final answer. And then if I had to pick my designer or dream clothing brand, I would definitely say designer would be Jacques Mousse. Other clothing brand, like high end, Acne Studios. Oh, and I wish we could order from Jerv, Matilda Jerv. What? How do you say her surname? Jerv. I'm guessing it's Jerv Avenue or whatever. I just love that simple vibe. Honestly, I saw she had a birthday over the weekend. I was like looking, I follow her on Instagram, so I was looking at her page and I was like, oh, how cool, her birthday. Because she has her own clothing brand, like so successful, followers by the millions. And she turned 25, which is younger than I am. And I was like, okay, I'm just here still trying to figure out what cereal I like, and you're like running the world. But anyways, everyone has their own time. That's what I'm trying to tell myself as well. This is a good one. Do you get mad easily? I think my boyfriend would probably say yes. But everyone else would probably say not really. It's difficult. I don't really get mad. I just get upset. I'm a Cancer, so you know the sensitive emotions runs high. Yeah, so I would definitely say I don't get mad easily, but I do get upset easily. It doesn't take much for me to start crying. Let's just put it like that. Do you drink coffee? No. I'm lying. Obviously I do. I love coffee. I drink coffee every single day. I'm a definite coffee snob. Yeah, I'm definitely a coffee freak, that is for sure. I'll claim it. So if they have to ask me in an interview, so what's one of your bad qualities? I would say I'm a coffee addict. And if I don't have coffee, I'm not a friendly person. So probably that. Here's also a question. Do you want to get married later on in life? Honestly, yes. I went through a phase where I thought, no, I don't want to get married. Initially. So funny. When I was in high school, I was like, no. When I'm 24, I'm going to be engaged, married by 26, starting kids by 28. Yeah, now I'm here. I'm 20, turning 26 in a few months. And, yeah, I'm very much in a happy relationship, but marriage isn't something I feel pressured to do. Like, it's something that'll be nice somewhere in the future. But right now, I'm happy with where I am and my relationship and our dynamic with each other, so not really. If you guys would be interested in a boyfriend tag, or whatever you call it, I'm trying to convince my boyfriend to actually speak on camera, because he's just been like doing these cameos in some of my videos. But if you want to see a boyfriend tag, comment below or send me a DM or whatever. That's been a lot of fries. Oh, here's a good question. What's your perfect date? That's a good one. My perfect date. My perfect date would be something that's not too fancy and not too chill. So for example, don't take me to Spur. No shade to Spur. I love you, Spur, but my perfect date here. Like, okay, I need to have, like, okay. So don't take me to Spur, but also don't take me to a place with like a 6, 7, 10, 12 course meal. I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater. I'm just a simple eater. So I'm happy to go to like a middle average, like get a nice burger or a nice pasta or something like that with a glass of wine. I wouldn't like 3 dots of stuff and like caviar, and no thank you. I'm not so by the seafood. I don't eat sushi. I know that sounds terrible. Like, sometimes I even irritate myself because I'm like, you like to be on trend. sushi is trending. Why aren't you eating sushi? But I just can't get it further than here because then I smell that fishy smell and then I'm lost. Then I just don't want it anymore. So I don't eat sushi. Seafood in general, I'll eat calamari because that's just like too nice, but I think that's basically where my seafood escapade stops. So just a nice, I'm trying to think of an example. Like an iron steak or a NV80, okay, those type of places. There's still a little step up from like the normal, but it's not like there that you need to pretend and be posh and like food I'm not going to enjoy and go on home hungry, that type of vibe, you know. Oh, who's your biggest style inspiration? I think that'll be the last question because like this is getting long. My style inspiration at the moment, that's difficult. I mainly use Pinterest as my inspiration for outfits, etc. So obviously there's different people on there and not even like well-known people, just random people's outfits. Okay, no, I can say who because she's all over my Pinterest boards. Definitely Hailey Bieber. That's so funny. On one of the TikToks I uploaded recently, I did like a review also on the cult beauty order I did, and it was just like a short, concise summary of everything I said in my YouTube video. And two people actually commented on there like, you look like Hailey Bieber, and I was like, you don't understand what this means to me. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, biggest compliment ever. I don't think they saw me from all angles, but like, even if I just look like her from one angle, I'm not complaining. So thank you to those people. You really made my day. Good days. But yeah, I would say Hailey Bieber is my style inspiration. And then I've also been looking at, like I said, Matilda Jerv. And yeah, just like a random YouTuber. Sarah Ashcroft is one of them, and Chintzia and Sophia. They also like YouTube channel and Instas. Has quite a bit of inspiration on there for me. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this here because I have spoken and rambled on so much. So thank you so much for watching and listening to me speaking about things. Yeah, and I'm glad I got this off my chest and just got to share it with you guys, to let you know what's, obviously happening and going on, and that you maybe have just a little bit more understanding about things and maybe what I do or things I say or don't do in the future videos. Yeah, so that you are aware of what's happening in my life. And I answered a few of your questions. So if you have some more questions, you always know where to find me, Mieke on Instagram. And you can always comment down below and I'll try to answer you. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye besties.